What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Odin. His name is Shadowfaxx. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Ra, winner of the 2007 Age of Mythology's next top model. His name is ChronoJJ. The map is actually Team Migration, and this is a best of 3 for the Voobly Challengers League portion of the Champions League. These players are vying for a spot in Season 3's Champions League. Hope you guys are enjoying the action so far. To explain a little bit about how this all works, both players in this series have decided to play on a special map. This one is Team Migration. It's one of those very, very unique maps in that you spawn with a medium or gold mine. You spawn with one gold mine on your map. You spawn with one town center on your map, and all the other resources are in the middle of the map. So this is, and not only that, it's actually quite a big map with lots and lots of fish. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game here, to be sure. Thank you so much for the 4 months, Skint Up Pog, indeed. Let's see how these guys go. I am going to assume that ChronoJJ is going to go for a very, very fast advance. If he can get up at 4:30 or faster than that, and then shifting sand into the middle of the map and get control of this town center, he's going to be very happy. Got rhinoceros here. There's some lions over there guarding that gold mine, but that doesn't matter too much. There's rhinoceros over here. But if he gets control of this town center and gets complete control of this island, then it's going to be very, very hard for Shadowfaxx to do anything at all. I would assume that potentially Shadowfaxx has got some strategic ideas here, but he's probably just going to go for a big fish boom and then attempt to take the island with some Norse infantry shenanigans, transporting them over with potentially a longbow. You don't actually have to build the transport ship as Norse, because they have that unique ability of being able to garrison 5 units inside of it. There is a free transport ship that you do have, which you need to scout around with, make sure you're spotting where all of your fish is. On this map, generally speaking though, the fish spawns a lot around your island. Obviously very little known fact, because this map is not competitively played very often, except for in RTSL, in which case it's a fan favorite in a lot of ways. We're seeing Shadowfaxx trying to share this ox cart, doing a decent job, but you know, you could move it a little bit over. Let's check out what ChronoJJ is doing. He's already got 5 villagers on gold, 5 on wood, and 4 on food. So it's not looking like ChronoJJ is going for a fast advance at all. We are seeing Shadowfaxx putting his initial temple on the homeland. He's actually going to get access to the Tower of Cestus here, which is not bad at all. Another thing that you can do on this map, which is, I mean, you can also do it on maps like Anatolia or Midgard, is you can actually put a watchtower over here on the shore. Another thing to note is that these maps don't start with starting towers, so potential villager rushes here are not that bad. And ChronoJJ actually getting a bit of a rough spawn here. His hippopotamus not spawning in line of sight of his town center. Shadowfaxx did get hippopotamus in his own, well, not really in his town center range, but he spotted them nice and quickly. We do see Heimdall coming through for Shadowfaxx. An interesting try here. Obviously, Arctic Winds, the unique special technology, one of the unique special technologies for Shadowfaxx, is going to allow his boats to move very, very fast, but he does need to find 10 favor for that. And what is it, 200 wood? Yeah, 10 favor, 200 wood gives your boats 10% more hit points and 10% more movement speed. An absolutely huge upgrade if you can afford to get it out. We are seeing the temple goes up for ChronoJJ already in the middle of the map as well. Houses coming down as well. And there's the relic getting grabbed. Tower of Cestus. That's actually should give ChronoJJ some indication that Shadowfaxx is on the mainland already, because there's no relics that spawn on your starting base here. So if we check these out, we'll see what these guys are doing. Obviously, a faster advance time for Shadowfaxx. How many fishing ships has he got? He's only got 12 fishing ships, whereas ChronoJJ is already at 21 fishing ships. Absolute fish boom here. We already see a longhouse coming up. I would not be surprised to see a shifting sands onto this town center, even though this is not the best town center for ChronoJJ. He doesn't really secure. Oh, actually, it secures him a gold mine. I tell a lie. He just doesn't know about it just yet. And he's building some docks with his fishing ship. ChronoJJ loves to do this on these maps, just spam docks everywhere. Abuse the fact that they only cost 50 gold. And there is the classical age. That's a barracks coming in for ChronoJJ as well. The infantry coming out already, throwing axemen. No longboats out for Shadowfaxx, and it's looking like he may be gearing up to grab this town center or the one that's over here for himself. Second longhouse about to pop up as well. So he's just spamming units here. And we are seeing an armory for ChronoJJ. The Ravens scouting out ChronoJJ's base. So he may be going straight for the heroic age as an idea, going for Hathor getting access to that free rock, which can transport his villagers, not even having to use shifting sands. I wouldn't be surprised to see ChronoJJ sneak a fishing ship around here or something and utilize the little known fact of fishing ships can actually build obelisks. So if he sneaks a fishing ship around, places the obelisk here, he's going to have a big amount of information of his opponent's base that he can then use to shifting sands to. And then he can attack the homeland of Shadowfaxx, where he's got no units whatsoever. Now the Wadget scouting around. There's already walls coming up here for Shadowfaxx, trying to make sure that he's got a good amount of knowledge over here. The units for Shadowfaxx have spotted this with the help of that Raven. Going to be moving in, hitting the temple, hitting the barracks. We've got Sekhmet coming through for ChronoJJ. He's going for this Sekhmet here. An interesting try. He's about to run out of gold on this medium gold mine. He's going to have one monument. It looks like a little bit of favor in the bank, but not enough to make anything. The temple is going to be killed, so he will have to rebuild that temple if he wants the free scarab. So very, very smart attack here from Shadowfaxx. Going to take this temple out very quickly. We don't see the temple going up for ChronoJJ. He's not reacting to this in the slightest, but maybe he doesn't mind. The fishing ship is coming over here, moving a villager in. What's the play here, though? He's got some... Oh, there's the temple up. So he will be going for what looks to be some sort of scarab rush on the homeland. As soon as you hit Sekhmet, your opponent knows that this is coming, though. This is the weakness of Sekhmet. The biggest weakness of Sekhmet, in fact, is that the fact you go Sekhmet gives away the fact that you're going to be going for these sorts of rushes. And we'll see if Shadowfaxx is smart enough to send his Herser back home to defend. We do see longhouses already coming up on the mainland. There's the Citadel Center. Do we have Skin of the Rhino in? No Skin of the Rhino, but maybe it doesn't matter. Garrisoning fishing ships, doing all of that stuff. The villagers over here ready to get shifted in onto Shadowfaxx's main base. But Shadowfaxx should simply just evacuate, move to the homeland, and then he should be okay. We've got docks coming up literally everywhere here. The villager walking in, no ability to kill this off at all. Njord coming through on this town center. The Scarabs taking it down. There is going to be no answer for this one for Shadowfaxx. In fact, Njord getting immediately cancelled. We see Ahursa desperately trying to come out and survive this one, but it's looking like not paying attention. This Ahursa going to get a lot of value here. Needs to take this one down. He has started taking it down with the Pharaoh. The town center does fall, and the villagers are now going to be under attack. We see a Migdol stronghold coming up. A bunch of these military units just grabbing a mainland town center here, potentially just going to go through Skadi or something, as it doesn't look like these villagers, or maybe the villagers can get away. There's a transport ship there. The gold mine has been finished. This is going to be a big problem for ChronoJJ unless he starts trade very, very soon. He's got his market up. He's got no gold left. This gold mine has got 200 left. This one's been completely finished as the villagers just simply trying to retreat away through the transport ships. Keeping them alive is vitally important. And Shadowfaxx, oh, he almost didn't get that transport ship out as ChronoJJ bash down some houses, and he does manage to get that one out, gets the majority of these villages away from that homeland there, or the starting island. Needs to somehow figure out a way now to get onto this land in order to get himself a gold mine. We see docks up. There's not a lot of information here for ChronoJJ. He's got nothing on the water just yet. We do see some villagers here that will likely lose their lives. And now the question is for ChronoJJ, can he start the trade route? He's got 1,700, nearly 1,800 gold in the bank, and he's going to be making his way for these transport ships, attempting to get onto this mainland. We see Njord coming through, and we've still got Undermine. So a Migdol stronghold is not going to be enough for ChronoJJ to get this one up. In fact, he sees the iron here. He's going to move away from it. Is there any luck here? There is some luck here on this side of the island. And ChronoJJ is actually going to make his way all the way around here and potentially spot this, but definitely going to go for this gold mine here. Obviously, Shadowfaxx believes this is where he's going to be going for, but not going to happen. The question is, what does Shadowfaxx do now? He's hit Njord. He's got his mountain giant. He's got resources to boot. He's actually going to be building a market now. Maybe going to go for a Ragnarok. I don't think that that's going to work out all too well for him. He does drop over here. The Migdol stronghold is up. We have to remember Heimdall, Walking Woods, and Mountain Giant can take down this Migdol stronghold incredibly fast. The raiding cavalry look like they're scouting around, but he hasn't spotted it just yet. A hill fort going up now. We see 3 town centers for ChronoJJ. The market is up, going to be starting to spam that trade route. It's not a big amount of trade, but you can send your priest over here, empower this one, and get going very, very well. See another barracks coming up now for ChronoJJ. He needs to move his military units over onto this location. The other thing that Shadowfaxx can try here is simply just go for the mainland of ChronoJJ. Send the Mountain Giant in, send the Walking Woods in, kill the Citadel Center. It's very strong, but if you send 2 Mountain Giants plus Walking Woods, that will likely go down. Maybe if ChronoJJ gets out enough priests, he can defend, but his Pharaoh's in the wrong island. And now we're seeing villagers popping out. We've got Masons coming through as well, as ChronoJJ realizes that's going to be a big thing. Second town center coming in for Shadowfaxx here. And the units have been built. The problem for ChronoJJ, as we've said, is going to be the Walking Woods, going to be the Undermine, going to be everything else. As we finally see Shadowfaxx coming over, he's going to spot that there are units here. And where are the rest of ChronoJJ's units? He's in 3 town centers. There they are, coming in from the transport ship. Temple coming up in as well for ChronoJJ, realizing he's going to be needing that. He will spot that this town center is attempting to go up, and we're going to be seeing very, very likely... Oh, no, he's not going for it. I thought he would be. He's going to be actually sending a singular hearser over here in order to try and distract and maybe get a longhouse or something up, sneak that one up. I'm pretty sure the entire island here for ChronoJJ is not in the black, or at least it seems like at this transport ship. We'll see a blue dot over here as we're seeing some units coming in. There's the Undermine. There's the Fimbulwinter. There's the Walking Woods coming down all at once. Where did he cast Walking Woods? There's the Walking Woods. The fortified town centers coming in. The Fimbulwinter Wolves not targeting down the town center just yet. The villagers going to town on these walking palm trees, but this is going to probably be a dead Citadel center. Maybe he can keep it alive, but I don't know. I doubt it. 1 tree on this one. Actually, it's looking like the tree's not able to get there. The Fimbulwinter Wolves going to be picking off a ton of ChronoJJ's villagers, but maybe it doesn't matter all too much. The villagers still alive, still have 7 left. We do see a Mountain Giant coming in here. Town center just about to hit fortified town centers. We see that oh my god, the Fimbulwinter Wolves killed this town center of ChronoJJ as well. In fact, that's absolutely huge, the amount of damage that Shadowfaxx did with that 3 god powers. Now Mountain Giant coming in, going to be trying to take down this hometown center as well. Fortified town centers does hit, going to be trying to repair this one back up. Look at this Mountain Giant. He's got 40% pierce armor, so this priest does a lot of damage to him. However, has 1,200 HP. The villagers attempting to repair this one. He's got Masons, fortified town centers. He may be able to keep this alive here. Going to be repairing it with the Pharaoh or the Priest as well. That's going to help a ton. And it's looking as though while this is going in, these units kind of getting sacrificed here as ChronoJJ's got this location on lock now. He's prevented this town center from going up. He's just short on gold. Still trying to spam out the trade here. One Hearser over here will be able to take down the Villager and the Priest because this is a Mythic Age Hearser now. 10.4 attack damage, 169 hit points. The town center does survive for the time being, but the problem really right now for ChronoJJ is going to be gold. He can't really get more than these 13 villages. He needs to send some more over there, potentially just grab all of these villages that are here and send them on. He's trying to build villages out of all of his town centers here, but he's only got 2, and he is spamming out these trades very, very hard. Needs to build like an axeman or something to deal with this Hearser because he's just going to kill so many camel caravans. We've got another mountain giant coming out, more hill forts coming down. So potentially Shadowfaxx going to go in for Ring Giver Jarl here as he's pushing Shadowfaxx back. We see another mountain giant coming out as well, but like they're really not the best units against Egyptian because they're one of the few heroic age myth units that have low pierce armor. So the priests go to town on them, even though especially the Pharaoh goes to town on them. We've got to be careful not to throw that one away though, as it's out in the middle of nowhere. Surely Shadowfaxx will see that one and get very excited to take that one down, and he does manage to do so. But that will send the Pharaoh back to the home base of ChronoJJ, and maybe he sends that over to get the extra empowerment. Fuck this Hearser, 6 HP. Imagine just one longhouse here sneaking that one up, but he doesn't manage to go for it. The unit's trying to get this town center up for Shadowfaxx. He's still not going for it, trying to take down the dock here. In fact, there's a couple of idle longboats, probably either raid with those or delete them. He has not got Arctic winds, so they are a little bit slow. The Chariot Archer is going to be checking out the infantry here, going after those ones. And ChronoJJ 150 of 170 pop to Shadowfaxx is 109 of 115 population. It's looking like the fishing ship boom here. 48 villages, nearly 50 villages for ChronoJJ. 20 caravans, 26 fishing ships. Absolutely insane for ChronoJJ's economy. The problem's going to be if he overdoes it on the economy, which oftentimes he does. And need to grab this town center, go up to 4 town centers, and then he should be able to push through this now that his economy is back into gear after that terrifying Fimbulwinter. Going to be throwing up a Siege Works in the face of ChronoJJ. The other thing he could do is potentially build some Scarabs out because he's got 48 favor, and I'm not sure if we're going to see that or not, but the Scarabs would easily push through this. There are these Jarls. They're great Jarls. They're Ring Giver Jarls. Look at that, 297 HP. ChronoJJ could simply just go Mythic Age and counter these incredibly hard by getting out Horus Spearmen, but we'll see how he goes. The big problem with these units is they don't have 5.0 speed. You need to get out Thundering Hooves for them to really be incredibly strong, because otherwise they just walk in and die before they deal the damage to Chariot Archers, and that's just how it works. If you get the Thundering Hooves, they become really strong. But he's gone Heimdall, so he doesn't have access to that. And we'll see. We probably should see some Huskarl going in, but I think Shadowfaxx loves his Great Jarls too much. There is a random Mountain Giant potentially going to go for a side build here, or not a side build, a side attack, maybe trying to take down these. We see the Kraken go into town here, but it will get taken down, and we do see Shadowfaxx noticing that one, going to be retreating away. And I don't think that ChronoJJ should be relying too heavily on the fish economy. These villages here probably could become food villages onto farms, and he does have rain still. Funnily enough, rain doesn't give the boost to wood, so you hold on to it, and so he could transition into farms if he so chooses. Bronze Mail now coming in for ChronoJJ. Champion Cavalry coming in for Shadowfaxx. These are going to be absolutely huge. Seeing some watchtowers coming up. If he has Chronolations, these towers will chew through these Jarls. He just has to make sure he controls this location, and it's looking like he's doing very, very nicely. Chariot Archers trying to get some raids in here. They get a couple of villager kills, but both lose their lives in the effort. Now ChronoJJ is at 187 of 190 population to 110 population. This is absolutely crazy for ChronoJJ, but Shadowfaxx is still managing to stay alive here and stay relevant. Now 2 Mountain Giants coming in. He's going to attempt to take down these markets with them, but Priest Pharaoh here. If ChronoJJ notices it, that's the big if. We'll see if he's going to be able to take these down or not. He's going straight for this market. Probably the wrong move there. He's already a Priest here. So that's going to be doing big damage. Meanwhile, this is pushing through. We've got the champion, or the legendary Jarls here. It's 333 HP, and he does notice it, and that's going to be the Mountain Giants falling. Look at how much damage this Pharaoh does. These Mountain Giants just not going to cut it. If these were portable rams here, this would probably have worked. Just two. I mean, the villagers would come over and take them down eventually, but it does take down one market. The other one will stay up as well. And now, while this is going on, ChronoJJ can grab this town center and go up even more on the population count. I would say that there is a problem that is going to be coming for Shadowfaxx, and if this game just gets into a stalemate somehow and ChronoJJ just holds on, there's only so much gold that he's got. He's got like 2 large gold mines, but he cannot start a trade route. There's not enough room on this land here for him to get. Now, I see a siege works coming up as well. Chariot archers coming around onto the top, just trying to get some raids. A nice wall here from Shadowfaxx to prevent the gold mine raids. More siege towers coming in onto this location. ChronoJJ very short on gold here, but he's... How much are these getting? They're getting 20 gold plus the Pharaoh, so looking like 26 gold a trip or something like that. It's really not that much, but he does have 32 caravans, which is a good amount, but we're seeing bravery come through for Shadowfaxx. He's got decent, or he doesn't really have good armory upgrades, but he's got good line upgrades. We're seeing more watchtowers coming up, and how does Shadowfaxx push through against these watchtowers? And we'll see how he goes. Does he have chronolations? He does. We'll see if he invests into the guard tower technology. ChronoJJ not building units at this point for some reason. Maybe he's attempting to get to the Mythic Age just as an attempt here, but we see some watchtowers here coming through now, starting to build units yet again, making some spearmen out, trying to pick off these units. We do see some portable rams coming in. They cannot get Dwarven Augur because you did not go Balder, so these rams not the best. Maybe better try would be Ballaster here with the towers, because with the walls, but Shadowfaxx very low on population, so it's difficult for him. He's making the Mountain Giants, though. He's trying to push through this fortified town center. Only masons, so not quite enough. Maybe Architects comes through fairly soon. There it's coming through as well, as ChronoJJ realizes he basically just needs to hold and stabilize. If he can get full population here, it doesn't matter what Shadowfaxx does, he's going to be able to hold every town center. Seeing the Jarls come through, taking down a priest, but getting picked off very fast by these spearmen, even without any upgrades. It's like, we've got bronze mail, which is huge, but it's not really much else. And this town center is getting fully targeted down. Skin of the Rhino coming in for ChronoJJ now. He's probably almost full population on villages. He's decided not to overdo it there, but what is this? 60, 120, probably like 135 villages here for ChronoJJ, but he does have 210 population, so you can go max pop villages in this situation, which he probably should do, and he definitely should think about farms and maybe starting a trade route on this side as well. I don't know. There is random idle military here for Shadowfaxx. He needs to get on that one, because that's really, really important. Meanwhile, the unit's still pushing through for Shadowfaxx. He's got decent resources in the bank, just trying as he might to get out some population. Another Mountain Giant coming in, and there's no priests here for ChronoJJ. No priests at all. It's just Mountain Giants may be able to take down this fortified town center, because they're tanks if there's no priests. ChronoJJ is just trying to survive here. He's got no gold in the bank. He's not mining from these gold mines. That's exactly what he should be doing. He should be mining from these gold mines, but he's not. He's just getting 41 camel caravans, which works if he has the town center, but if he loses it, he might be overdoing it on the economy, dropping down to 190 population. Maybe he's okay, but Jesus, there's so many civilian units and no gold to show for it. There's the town center going down. That's huge for Shadowfaxx, but ChronoJJ has got army out now. Maybe he can push back. He's got the priest out. There's 3 Mountain Giants here. And with all the Mountain Giants, like, how do you keep this? How do you push forward against this army now that ChronoJJ's got out? he's going to try. He can potentially just take down the siege works, take down everything else. ChronoJJ's almost got resources to advance, and looks like he's getting enclosed dock for some reason, getting out the transport ship with a little bit of more movement here. And he is deciding to move the villagers over onto this location. Needs to be careful not to get krakened. There's the transport ship. See if he moves it over here anytime soon. But he's definitely thinking about getting in here and grabbing this gold mine for himself, because it's huge. Champion infantry now coming through for Shadowfaxx, who's spending his resources nicely, spamming out these watchtowers as best as he can to hold this location. This is like 4 population, 5 population. So Shadowfaxx is actually effectively at 110 max population now, because he's this idle Kraken. But the Kraken does kill the transport ship. Oh, it doesn't actually use a special. And transport ship over here for ChronoJJ. Oh, it does use its special there. Okay. Horus coming through now for ChronoJJ. He's going to be able to clean up all of these towers that Shadowfaxx has built, which is going to be huge. We're still not seeing this this transport ship here. Just needs to sneak around the Kraken. We'll see how this goes. Trying to take down the dock. There's a couple of villages here that could be mining. More barracks coming up. Well, we're seeing Shadowfaxx moving to this land over here. He's trying to repair the town center. Really nice play here from Shadowfaxx to change the area he needs to attack. And if ChronoJJ goes down population, he's over economized right now, so he needs this population to function. The villagers coming over here to repair this one. The priest attacking the mountain giants now. See how much damage they can do. It's slowly going down, but the mountain giant does fall. The other one will fall as well. We are seeing some axemen out here attempting to take down these units that are building on this location here. Horus 91% as he is able to get that one up, and that's going to really set back Shadowfaxx's push here. But Shadowfaxx are really playing incredibly well here to stay alive for this long. We'll see where the tornado is going to go. It does come down onto this location. They're going to kill off the hill fort, going to kill off the towers, kills off some of those villagers as well. But these towers, this tornado needs some RNG here. He needs to move the tornado into this location. Oh, it's going to the wrong tower here. It hits this one, kills off his own siege works as well. And we're seeing this hill fort still slowly going up. I think that the Kraken is still looking for some more raids over here. The Migdol stronghold almost was getting targeted down. It is Bravery Huskarls. Look at the 13.6 damage. That goes up to 24.2 damage. Now 28 damage to the Migdol stronghold a second. If he's targeting that one down with the Bravery, because I think it's 100% bonus damage with that one to buildings. Well, ChronoJJ floating some resources now. Needs to start spending them all. He's getting Spear of the Horizon, but maybe better would be the Axe of Vengeance for the Axemen, and then spamming those out at this point, because these are just Huskarl, and he's going to need to build those Axemen to deal with them. He's got only 5 favor in the bank. Maybe going to spam out some more monuments here. Has the Idol Avenger here as well that he probably useless at this point. This location has been secured now for ChronoJJ. Going to be throwing up some towers just to make sure that he doesn't lose it anymore. Villagers rebuilding the towers. Potentially could make catapult here at some point as well. And this game may just go the distance here. As Shadowfaxx, well, this is the problem for Shadowfaxx. This is all the gold Shadowfaxx has in the world. So ChronoJJ does realize, or probably should realize, all he has to do is hold here. Prevent this town center from going up. Hold with the Axemen. Kill off these Huskarl. Looks like this Migdol stronghold goes down way too fast though. ChronoJJ's probably got idle military somewhere. Yeah, he's got idle military here. He's making these spearmen. Bronze weapons coming through for ChronoJJ. The Huskarl look like they are getting slowly but surely taken out. Huskarl kind of do... They're not actually that bad against Axemen. Like, yeah, the Axemen win, but fully upgraded Huskarl, not that bad. They can still come through and kill off buildings and such. We're seeing Naval Lock's abilities coming through as well. Maybe he can... Well, I don't know what he's going for to take down. There's a hill fort that he can take down, but that's sort of about it. ChronoJJ looks like he's holding for the time being. Pushing back, he's getting signal fires as well. That's going to help out a lot in order to see more of the map, Still doesn't have guard towers. Lots of resources in the bank. Needs to throw down some more armories and get out his upgrades. Get out champion Axeman, which he is getting. See these Axemen just about to kill off the dock here. More mountain giants are coming through as ChronoJJ is just viciously holding at this point. More villagers coming over here. He's got a good amount of gold income now with the 48 camel caravans. That's a crazy amount of camel caravans, but you do need that many at this situation here. More towers coming up. Wouldn't mind seeing a priest here. There's the priest in order to take down the mountain giants, get up the watchtowers a little bit faster. We're seeing Catapult now taking down the watchtowers here. But these are safeguard watchtowers. Extra 100% HP on them. So they've actually got 1200 HP, which is more than the watchtowers of the Egyptian player. Obviously, if you get baluster towers out, they're going to be better than the safeguarded watchtowers. But these safeguarded watchtowers are huge. More Catapult coming out, more priests coming out. The champion Axemen are in. Still no Axe of Vengeance for them though. We'll see that one coming forward soon. We've got red stones of red linen for ChronoJJ. What does that upgrade do? We'll just wait and see where I don't know where he's getting it out of. He's getting it from somewhere. We'll check the catapult when it comes through. 50 crush damage up to something crazy, right? Or is it more bonus damage? 50 up to 60. Gives 20% extra crush damage. That also affects the dragon ships. We are seeing that Shadowfaxx is going to attempt to hit this fortified town center here. Very, very smart. He's going to be able to hit this one from the water at this point and potentially deny this town center for quite a while. There's not that many villagers over here, so we can't repair it. There's no I've forgotten the name. Burning pitch. So these don't do crazy amounts of damage, but they will take down the town center. And it's looking like ChronoJJ is not going to be paying attention to it here. And this is going to be huge, going down to 170 population. Maybe Shadowfaxx has got time to get this out. No, he's got 1,000 gold. He's only got 1,000 gold. He's getting engineers out. He's getting iron mail. He's getting everything, but I don't think he's got time to push through here. We're seeing some Oxy War Barges coming through for ChronoJJ as well, but he needs to get out ramming galleys to take down these dragon ships. We do see him taking down a hill fort with it though, so that's going to help out a lot. Look at the crush damage here, 10 crush damage here. That's with 3 shots, so it's like 30 crush damage a shot. Just completely decimates the docks. Where else are these dragon ships going to try and take down? I don't think he can reach the main town center on this land, but more towers coming up. We've got baluster towers now, 13, 15 HP, so they do have just a small amount more HP than the watchtowers and a little bit more damage than the watchtowers of Heimdall here. We still don't have Axe of Vengeance. He's got Scalloped Axe, which is going to get more damage for the champion Axeman, but that's about it. We're seeing another hill fort coming in, but Yormund Elvers for Shadowfaxx. These are huge. These units, very, very strong. See if ChronoJJ tries to sneak this town center back up. It wouldn't be a bad idea. He's trying to make out some, he's trying to make out a transport ship, but he is making the heavy ramming galleys here. Trying to get more watchtowers up. Maybe ChronoJJ puts everything, all his eggs into getting this town center, which I don't think is in range of the water for a siege ship. And there's not really much that Shadowfaxx can do to stop this. The gold is finished. Potentially, Shadowfaxx is just going to go for a villager rush here. The town center looks like it's about to go up with the help of that priest. And I don't think that Shadowfaxx can deny this. And if the town center gets up, I mean, ChronoJJ, he doesn't build mercenary, but he could build some mercenary here if he wanted to. And Shadowfaxx taps out in the 33rd minute of this game. ChronoJJ holds on for long enough here to prevent Shadowfaxx from getting gold, getting a trade route, and that was the game. Wow, I think Shadowfaxx probably, instead of going for this location here, he could have come back onto his homeland and taken this back with the Undermine Walking Woods tier, taken this whole homeland back with that attack, because there's no Citadel Center here. If he did that, then he could have started the trade route, held on to this land, been completely fine, and I think he probably would have won, but he didn't manage to do so. And ChronoJJ just managed to hold on to this location for long enough, and no more gold for Shadowfaxx, and that's just the game. GG, well played by ChronoJJ, going up 1-0 in this best of 3 series. My God, if you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next game.